Welcome to New Day Cleveland. I'm Natalie Herbeck. Today's show, we are taking flight, but we're staying on the ground and we're sampling foods and drink flights all over Northeast Ohio, like this one. From pancakes to meatballs, soups, and salsa, and everything in between. New Day Cleveland starts right now.
Whoever came up with the idea of flights is a genius because you can do flights with just about everything. I'm here at Whitey's. We are in Richfield on
Brecksville Road, 3600.
also known as
Old Route 21, Cleveland Maslin Road years ago.
Easy to find. So right near 303. So Whitey's been here forever. I remember coming here during the Coliseum days, Cavaliers here. Famous for what?
Booze and burgers, and now the chili.
Giant burgers, cheeseburgers. So
Yes,
all of
there
a sudden now we're talking about flights and someone said, how about Whitey's for chili? I said, why not? So where do we start?
Well, this is that is our original beef. That is the veggie. That is the chicken, and that's the jalapeno with no beans.
So I heard the boss tell me.
You got to try this one first, right? That's the original.
That's what she said.
That's correct.
She did an order of heat, right?
She is our chili salesman extraordinaire.
So which chili was the first chili you guys ever made?
The original.
The original.
It came about when he was working with my uncle in his bar in Cleveland, and they had a lot of scrap from burgers. They used to really sell their food very cheap to drive-in customers, and they had a lot of scrap. So he was throwing it away, and my dad said, we're really wasting food.
Yeah.
What can we do with
Chop
this?
up the meat. Because the meat's sort of chunky too, isn't it?
Correct. And that's vegetable, and they're all gluten-free.
And in case you need a beer to go with this, we've got a plate of beers here.
We certainly do.
We've got Down East Cider, FH Bumbleberry, Yingling, TD Blood Orange, and Shock Top Bell.
Correct.
Belgian, right?
Right.
There you go. So get one of these going too. So this is one of those places where you don't get one flight, you get two flights.
Correct. And we have 16 beers on tap, and we have 25 brands and bottles and cans.
Hey, we were talking about Whitey's, so
Correct.
You don't always have white hair. So how did the Whitey's name come?
His name was really Gregory Richard, in Ukrainian, Hrihori. So
God bless
Harry.
you.
Yeah, that's it. Harry White. And his buddies just started calling him Whitey. And that's his picture on all the frozen bags of chili. He's our patriarch and the founder of this business.
So this chili I'm eating right now, this flight, you could do this flight, you could do it at home, but you just, where can I buy these?
You can get the original beef and the chicken at a Gordon Food Service Marketplace store, GFS Marketplace. But if you want the jalapeno or you want the veggie, you have to come to Whitey's. They're not distributed.
Look at that handsome man on the front.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy, isn't he? That was my dad.
Little resemblance there,
Yeah.
huh?
Could be my father.
So I'm gonna try this one over here.
That was a jalapeno with no beans.
Natalie liked this one.
That's my favorite.
Yep, she would like that one. And I like all the sides you can put with it.
Sure, you can have chips and sour cream and onion and cheese. We bring that out on the side.
And don't forget about the burgers. And you know, there's always something good going on here. Like I've got in my pocket here, like I know you just had the Smoke Fest 2023, so you got big events outside. They get volleyball courts.
Correct. Volleyball courts and the Smoke Fest is extremely popular. We have 6 to 8 contestants. We supply the beef, so no one can have the fix in. It's all from the heart, and folks stay out here all night and cook.
So I think I came out here once, like I don't know, 19, 20 years ago, maybe. The guy's still at the bar here.
Willie's still with us.
Willie is here.
Willie is still with us.
Willie's
He's our
making
bar
trouble.
manager.
And where do all the mugs belong to people? Or
Yes,
what?
these are all the mugs that belong to the Mug Club that originally started with a gentleman, and he had brought them in and was making them for us, and we kept it for happy hour, so they would have a discount when they had their mug, and now the laws have changed, so it goes from 3 to 6, and everybody has their own mug.
And if you haven't been to Whitey's in a long time, it's because, well, maybe you forgot about Whitey's being here, but they didn't forget about you coming out here. You got some very good chili, great flights of beer. It was wonderful fun. It's Whitey's in Richfield.
3600 Brecksville Road.
Brecksville Road. There you go. And thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
Come on out. Try it. Take a flight.
Oh, do I have a treat for you. Not one, not two, but 3 flights here at Momocho in Ohio City. Chef Nick Lupica brought us in today to just indulge a bit. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thank you for coming by.
This is so exciting. I'm telling you, this is a staple in not only Ohio City, but in Northeast Ohio. Everybody knows about the mocho.
Yes, very storied. Our chefs was one of the first person, Eric Williams, to put different ingredients in the guacamole 18 years ago, and
Changed the game.
ever since he did it, yeah, changed the game, changed everything.
So let's start. So I think we'll go with the guac first, since it is right in front of me.
Okay.
And the fact that there are some interesting combinations. Is this crab meat in the one? What's in
Yeah,
there?
this is lump crab meat with a chipotle puree and pickled corn. That is my absolute
How do we
favorite.
get the combos going? How do we figure out what? And has this one been a staple? Has it been around for a while?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The newest one to the team is actually the pecorino. But
is-
all of these have been staying in the game for as long as they have because they're just incredible.
I don't know if that can be topped. but there's a chance it could. Okay, so that one is the newest, you said?
The pecorino.
Oh, the
is.
pecorino's the newest.
Yes.
Is there garlic in that too?
Yeah, roasted garlic and
Wait.
agave nectar.
Look at this. There is, talk about a chunk of garlic in there. Look at that. I'll stay away from you after I eat this
Oh,
bite.
come on. We love garlic.
That was a great addition.
Good.
The sweetness to it, the sweet,
Oh,
the
yeah.
salty vibes, wonderful. And then the middle one again?
This is the fan favorite #1 popular guacamole that we have. This is the goat cheese guacamole,
Okay.
the golden standard.
The golden standard. Okay. As I sample this, I've never tried, you know how good this stuff is. That's why I can't say no.
Oh yeah.
I normally only have a bite of one thing, but now I'm doing 3, and in the middle of the interview, mind you. How about the salsas?
Salsas, we've got our perfect 3 there as well. We have our pineapple, and that is made with jicama, chopped mint, a little minced jalapeno, and pineapples. We have our tomatillo salsa verde, and we have our charred tomato salsa right there at the end as well.
Do you recommend both flights for tables? I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to do both. You can't just do one or the other. You have to have both.
Oh yeah, and you got to nibble and take turns.
These
and
could end up
combine them. Like combining the tomatillo verde with the chile
best
tomate.
combo. What's the best combo? Give me your first one that comes to mind.
The tomatillo verde, the green one,
The green one.
and the red one. The cherry
Combining
tomato.
those two?
Oh yeah.
Are you like me sometimes? Sometimes I like to combine the salsa and the guac.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We also have a thing here called the chorizo fundido. It's like a cheesy chorizo melty dip that I like to use with the cherry tomato salsa as well.
This is it. You come here and then you won't get a meal because you'll just be chowing down on this.
Oh,
whole time.
yeah.
You know what goes great with all of this? Margaritas. Tell me these don't look incredible. I'm moving the chips out of the way so you can see this beautiful trio here. What do we have
Bada
on the
boom.
first side?
This is our cucumber margarita with a tahini dried chili rim.
And the second?
It's a spicy mango, which is the fan favorite, with a vanilla sugar.
Okay, and the third. See, I'm asking all these in advance because I need to know which one I want to go for.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What's the third?
This is our pomegranate with a Hawaiian black lava ant salt.
Is that going to turn my tongue black?
No.
I feel
No,
like
no,
I
no.
should do this. I'm not. Well, then I'll just. You know what?
Get
You gotta
right
do
in.
what you gotta do,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I feel like now because I joked, I have to try this one now. So, if you need guac, great salsa, or a delicious margarita, look no further than Fulton here in Ohio City at Momocho. I see you're trying it with me.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you. Oh, and by the way, when you come in, make sure you call him Goldie. I hear that's his nickname around these parts, huh?
Yeah. Stop in and ask for Chef Goldie.
What, did I leave a mark?
No.
Is that hung black?
Perfect.
It's black, isn't it?
No, I promise.
Coming up, some soup and coffee flights to warm you up on a cold fall day. Welcome back to our show all about flights. Our next stop is in Medina, where you can try a variety of soups and coffee on a flight, along with a lot of other great menu items. This is Cool Beans Cafe.
I have an order for Joe.
Cool Beans it's a unique space. We have a cooking school, but we also have a full espresso bar. We make all of our food here. We have an extensive menu. We have a bakery. We have lots of fun things. So it's just a really cool place to come and hang out. Our most popular food item is our cranberry chicken salad. We make that in-house every morning. Our mocha is made in-house to our own recipe, so that is one of the crowd favorites. And then we change that up constantly. We always have different drink specials. We theme them either on the holiday, or if there's something exciting in the news happening, we kind of come up with a new theme. I think for the people who aren't coffee drinkers, though, they're often overlooked, so we never forget them. So our pumpkin pie chai is amazing, and that is not coffee. So that is something that if you're not a coffee drinker, I got you covered. We do coffee flights. They're available every single day, and then we change the menu monthly. So the first of the month, I come up with a new one, and that's always a lot of fun. However, we do a roulette. So if you're feeling brave, you just let our baristas know, and we'll make you whatever our favorites are. So you'll get a completely different variety depending on who's making those for you for the day. In today's coffee flights, what we showed was the caramel apple butter. It was a latte. We did the chider that we talked about, which is half chai and half cider, which is amazing. You sprinkle some cinnamon on there and it is divine. We also did a mocha with pumpkin in there. That was somebody's suggestion, and we love people's suggestions. They tell us what their favorite is, we make it a special. Somebody had asked us last year, why don't you do a soup flight? And I said, you have a very good point. Let's do a soup flight. So right now we have 4 different soups. They rotate daily. We always have our chili and our tomato basil bisque, and then the other 2 change on a daily basis. Today's flight, we have a tomato basil bisque. We have Whitey's chili, which is produced over in Richfield. It was a twice baked potato, and we had a chicken noodle. You're a little braver when you try this because it's only a sample size. So if you try it and it's not quite your cup of tea, you know, the next one might be your next new favorite. So I think it's just one of those things that helps you with some bravery. It's also very pretty. It's very Instagrammable. So a lot of people will take pictures, and it's just kind of something fun to sip on while you're catching up with friends. And the soups, I mean, you want a cup of soup, but you can't quite decide, we got you covered. You should come to Cool Beans and try a flight, because you never know, your next favorite might be right on that little board.
There you go. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Cool Beans Cafe is located right in the heart of Medina on the Square. You can check them out online for upcoming classes as well, including one that teaches you how to make your own coffee flight.
Well, in the world of pizza, Geraci's holds a very special place. It's one of those places that's been around for generations and people love it. And all of a sudden you landed downtown. This is Jason, Geraci's Slice Shop. How is this different from the restaurants everybody knows about?
You know what, Geraci's an iconic Cleveland pizza.
It sure is.
And to be down here in the heart of the Gateway District and bringing a really cool, fresh, 80s style slice shop with the Geraci's legendary pizza, it's a home run.
So we're right on Prospect, right at 5th by the 5th Street Arcade.
Yes.
It's the corner, it's a great spot, and we have slices. But what this is about flights. You know what a flight is? Like a flight of something, like a flight of beers maybe, or a flight of, well, just about anything. Desserts would be good. But how about meatballs? Who doesn't love meatballs?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna do a flight of meatballs here at Geraci's Slice Shop. And we've got a bunch of stuff on the tray here. So this is the plate here.
Yes.
So tell me what's in here.
So our flight, everyone loves, like you said, everyone loves flights, and especially flight meatballs. So the first one, we have 3 meatballs, and they're covered in 3 separate sauces. Our original Geraci's legendary red sauce, our pink sauce, which is a blush sauce. You know, we call it a pink sauce. It's a red sauce, a little bit of cream base to it. It's absolutely delicious. And then a pesto sauce, which is dynamite. And all
Okay.
three of them together make the perfect flight.
And I see you have an idea here. Put these nice pillows with the sauce next to it, which is a good idea.
Yes, yes.
We got the originals. These are the original
Yep,
meatballs,
the
right?
original 3 meatball appetizer.
So in case you're going crazy, you got a big crowd. And what kind of pizza do you have here?
And then this is our buffalo chicken pizza. It's our slice of the month. So every month we switch slices. That's our slice of the month. Just in time for football season.
I talked to the pizza guys, man. They're out there. They're throwing the pizzas around, doing a great job. Some great flavors. You get them well done if you like. How about that?
Absolutely.
Now it's time to test the flight. We're going to reels up. Is that how you say it?
Reels up.
Okay, so I've got my fork. You think I'll need a knife too for this?
I don't think so. I think you're good. You're solid. But you could use
In
one.
case we got a knife out here. So which one would you try first in the
I'll
slice?
tell you, why don't you try the
This one?
Yeah, the pink sauce right in the middle.
Okay, the
Perfect.
pink sauce one. What makes meatballs? Everyone loves meatballs. Why is that? And they're all different.
It's such a great balance of, pork and beef. Ours is all beef, which is I think is really critical. It's
Nice
delicious.
soft sauce. Cheese shows through in that one a lot, right?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it's tender. Sometimes you get meatballs and they're like,
Boom.
you need something heavy to cut them with.
Or they're too soft. This is
Ooh,
like right in the
don't
middle.
like a
here,
mushy
so.
meatball, right? Where do we go next?
I would do the original, the OG, the red sauce, which is right there.
Oh, this is the original?
Yeah, that's the original.
Well, I'll tell you,
That
this
was-
one is,
Yeah, that's our pink sauce. That was dynamite.
I like it. You got sauce right in the container here. See how nice
Yeah,
that is?
and honestly, with the 3 sauces going to blend it together, it creates something really special.
Oh boy,
Yeah, that's a really.
it's totally different.
And then this is our pesto, the last one, and
Oh, nice.
I would move that around once you cut it, sop up some of that sauce.
Over here?
Yeah. Thank you.
He's telling me how to move the meatball around. I think it's a good idea, right?
I'm like the pilot on the flight here.
That's right. He's coming in with a big one. Whoa.
And that pesto, it adds that savory, element to the flight.
It's a whole different taste. It's a brighter taste on top, but it's got depth too, at the same time.
It's cool. We love our meatball flights here at Jerry's.
So you don't
Slice
mind a guy coming in here talking with his mouth full,
Shop.
huh?
No, not at all. We're used to it.
That is so good. What are the hours here?
So we open daily at 11 o'clock in the morning. We go late night on our events. Traditionally,
You got all the sports right around you.
absolutely. We have, Rocket Mortgage, of course, Progressive
Are you
Field.
7 days?
7 days. For 7 days.
It's all here, folks. And in the game of flights on New Day Cleveland, this one really takes off. It's a winner, man. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, a sweet take on a breakfast flight.
All right, so my mouth is drooling right now because I literally cannot wait to try everything that is in front of me. I am here at Cast Iron Bar and Grill in Canal Fulton. Mark Albert joining me once again. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I am doing well.
Awesome.
All right.
I like it.
There is so much food in front of me right now.
Yep.
And today we're talking all about flights. And flights are really good because they're kind of the perfect way to try new things out, to
They are.
share, right?
Most people think when they think flights, they think alcohol.
Yeah, but not today.
Not
Not
today.
at the Cast Iron Bar and Grill. All right, so first things first, you're kind of a big deal around here. You're known for the wings, and
We are.
the wings right now are calling my name. So what do we have in front of us?
Yep, so that's a dozen of our house-made wings. We bread them ourselves, we double bread them.
Tell me what some of the dipping
Yep,
sauces
absolutely. So every single flight has a different sauce, but in this case, we're looking at buffalo, okay, and everything's house-made, our buffalo. This is our house-made barbecue, mango habanero, and our bourbon barbecue
are. All right,
sauce.
which one's your favorite? Which one should I try?
You like spicy?
I like everything.
All right, well, my favorite's bourbon barbecue.
All right, let's do the bourbon
No
barbecue.
problem. She's
All right.
actually going to eat this huge
Of
thing
course
on.
I am. All of my lip gloss is going to come off, and that's fine.
Now, even if
Stop right there. No, I'm not even kidding. Oh my, who are you?
who,
This is so
I'm
good.
speechless.
Mark, this is fantastic. I'm gonna
Thank
try
you.
all this
That's
later.
a whole meal in your hand, by the way.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm talking about that one right there.
I could 100% finish all of this.
I
You'd have
believe
to
it.
roll me out of here.
That's okay.
But
We
I'm
can
up
do
for
that.
the challenge. All right, so while I'm finishing this wing,
Yep.
talk about the steak fries.
No problem. What we're looking at is our sweet teriyaki sauce, our buffalo ranch sauce, our Carolina gold sauce, and our garlic buffalo sauce
right.
as well.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite, buffalo ranch. It's
All
it's a
right.
huge winner.
All right, let's try it.
It's a huge winner.
Wow. Gosh, I could dip my wing in that sauce too,
Most
by the
people
way.
don't realize, and I mean, it's house made, but simply we put our house made buffalo sauce along with ranch dressing, mix them together,
That is
2/3, 1/3 pan.
so good. And what I love about the fries too, crispy.
Oh, yeah, super
it's not
crispy.
soggy. I've gotten steak fries from other places.
There's a secret to that.
You are special, Mark. All right, so
appreciate
we've got
it.
the steak fries, we've
That's
got the
twice
wings.
she's called me special.
And I mean that only in the most wonderful way.
I like it.
The nachos.
All right, yep. This is our macho nacho. As you can see the size of it, it's enough to feed 4 or 6 people.
Okay.
We supply you with obviously the huge amount of nachos.
Yeah.
We have beer cheese, nacho cheese, queso, spicy salsa, and mild salsa as
You
well.
don't skimp on anything.
Nothing.
I mean, it is so obvious. All right,
Nothing.
so I'm
And
gonna take one with
this
all
is
the...
about $2 a serving for
Wow.
for each
Now
person.
this would be perfect. My entire family would devour this. And sometimes when you go out to eat, it is nice to get a bunch of appetizers.
Football night with a beer and this.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
unbelievable.
I don't know what am I dipping it in?
Beer cheese.
All right, why not?
There we
with
go.
a big jalapeno.
She's put on 3 pounds with
I
this
have
episode
at
already.
least. Yeah, that is really good.
Thank you, I
Nice
appreciate
pick
it.
with the jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
And then onion rings, one of my favorite apps.
Yep, onion rings, same thing. Okay, a huge amount of onion rings as well. Can feed 2 to 4 people. Just go through them real fast. Okay, I actually put 2 bourbon barbecues because I like it so much.
Yeah.
Ranch dressing. Okay, that is a spicy buffalo sauce and our extreme hot sauce.
How hot is the extreme?
Not super hot.
But you call it extreme.
Yeah, because most people think it's extreme.
All right,
For
well
me,
that
it's not
jalapeno
hot.
was a little extreme. All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
try
there she
this
goes.
real quick. Why
There
not?
we go. We're on limited time. She's gonna go out on fire.
Wow. Smoking. So good. So good. All right, so cast iron bar and grill. God, I love onion rings.
2176 Locust Street South in Canal Fulton, 330-495-1881.
You always impress me.
Eatsomegrub.com.
Eatsomegrub.com. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I think I
Appreciate you
need something to
coming out.
drink. It's really hot.
Now, off to Kent, where you can enjoy a hearty and delicious pancake breakfast in flight form, of course. This is Over Easy at the Depot.
We are Over Easy at the Depot in the old train depot downtown Kent. We've been here since 2019 now, which is really exciting. I think it's our fun, fresh, new ideas. Our chef puts out really good food. Our eclectic kind of vibe and service that we put out here is really fun. And then we're very family oriented. We love large pancakes. Our pancakes are normally 13 inches big. My biggest thing for the pancakes is, I get it, their pancakes are already filling, but they're so fun when they're big and they're fresh. And seeing people's faces when they come out is amazing because they're like, oh my God, pancake, you know, it makes it so fun, especially with the flights, you know, and you can pick 3 different toppings or you can do all buttermilk. We try and keep it seasonal and do something fresh on our flights. So right now we have our apple streusel, which is we take fresh apples and then we cook those down with a cinnamon and sugar, and then we make a fresh streusel topping for that, and then we top them with our powdered sugar. And then we also have our blueberry Danish, which is a marshmallow fluff with blueberry syrup and fresh blueberries and then powdered sugar. And then our signature s'mores, everyone loves s'mores, is our blueberry fluff with our chocolate syrup, and then we do a graham cracker crumble with a toasted marshmallow on top.
I always look for a great place at breakfast. So I visit as many places as I can in the greater area. And when I find a great place, I try to support it and visit as often as I can. I made the mistake one time of providing myself what I thought was a big breakfast with a side of pancakes. I was amazed, blown away by the size of it. I could not handle a full flight because that is just amazing. That's a family feast.
We also do fresh pastries from Busy Bee, which is a local sourced bakery. She's amazing, so we do her fresh cinnamon rolls and pastries available on the weekends now as well. Keep coming in, we'll try and keep putting out good service and good food and keep it funky and fresh.
Over Easy at the Depot is on Franklin Avenue in Kent. They're open every day for breakfast and lunch. Still to come here on New Day Cleveland, the perfect pairing of cheese and wine, served on a flight, of course. Perhaps the best part about a flight is that you can sample a variety without committing to one thing. The same goes for cheese and wine. At Fromage du Monde in Canton, you can put together a flight to find your perfect pairing.
Fromage du Monde is a cut-to-order artisan cheese house located in downtown Canton, Ohio. Our cheese case is set up and curated based on region. So we really like to take a look at cheeses from all over the world, everywhere from the Netherlands to the United States of America. Some cheeses are seasonal, so we really have to wait in order for the appropriate season for cheeses to come out. We have some lighter fare on our menu, so sandwiches, soup, flatbreads, wraps, and salads. We do try to change it seasonally. My husband makes all of our soups from scratch, and we're kind of known for that, so it's an amazing addition to selling cheese and charcuterie out of the case. We offer both cheese flights and wine flights for our guests. Cheese flights are sold as house favorites flights because you never know what you're gonna get. We offer those in both a small and a large at 2 different price points. And they came about because sometimes when we cut cheese out of the case from the wheels, we end up with, maybe an overcut. So if our guest only wants a 1/4 pound, but we accidentally cut over that, we have to, cut some of that off for them. Well, what do we do with those chubs? So we set them aside. We always have a variety of them because of the variety of cheeses that are sold in the case. And, we offer them on our house favorites flight. You're always going to get a mix of milk types and textures with that house favorites flight. And we try to keep it really user-friendly. Nothing too funky on there for you. What I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to offer you what we would consider a large cheese flight. We like to get started with the sweets and the savories. I always offer a fruit compote that we make from scratch, as well as a whole grain mustard. The sweets and the savories are a big integral part of offering the cheese flight to our guests because you never know what somebody is going to like. Let's move on to the cheeses. The first one that I've chosen for today is our Huntsman. This is, I always call it a 2-for-1. So this is an English cheddar with an English Stilton, all aged together. This is Honey Bee Gouda. It is 100% goat cheese. It is a cheese from the Netherlands that has been infused with honey. Finally, we have an 18-month aged Manchego. This is a sheep's milk cheese from Spain. So as you can see, different milk types, different textures. When you come and sit down, you get the opportunity to try different things. We always offer our candied pecans that we make from scratch. We offer a little bit of dried fruit. I have dried apricots for you today, a little bit of fresh fruit for you. So let's do a strawberry and a little bunch of grapes here on the plate. We make our own pickles from scratch here out of horseradish and dried mustard. I also have these amazing Italian marinated tomatoes that we are very proud of. We put them on multiple different menu items as well. We have a finished product for you here as well, which you can certainly pair with a wine flight with wines of your choosing, and it is a wonderful way to spend the day. People love variety. People love to think that they have options. They want to sit down maybe at one sitting and try several different things. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us to showcase our different offerings and for them to have the opportunity to have an experience where it's not just one item that you're eating, it's multiple things, satisfying multiple craves at the same time.
Fromage du Monde is on 4th Street Northwest in Canton. You can check them out online for their hours and their upcoming events.
Well, I want to take a flight, a really good flight, and I just went to West 25th Street, went to the Market Garden, and I'm looking for Sam McNulty. Where is Sam? He's over here. Look at that. Okay, look at this. I've got this.
Hello, hello.
I got this little thing that says beer flight on here, right? So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. How many beers in a beer flight?
Last time I checked, flight school is 4.
4.
But you don't have to stop there. You can keep going.
Okay, so where should we start? Pick out what's number 1.
So number 1, we're going to start with. This is our newest. It's not a beer. It's Hart Cider.
Okay, I'm writing down hard cider.
So it's a hard cider we just launched this past Friday.
Okay. Are you going to open it or talk about it?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I've been doing this flight show, and it's like I want to get off the ground. And this is a great place to do that, just that.
So do you like cider?
Yeah, why not?
So this drinks like a champagne kissed with Ohio apples.
And it is as pretty as that. Look how beautiful that is. So this is a new addition here at Market Garden.
Like a few days old, or should I say a few days fresh?
Brand new and delicious.
You like that?
What are we going for number 2?
So number 2, so this is our number 1 actually.
Ooh!
It won gold medal
Old
at the
Zahn.
Oktoberfest. So this was voted the best Oktoberfest just this year.
Who's Zahn?
So Old Zam, actually a Zam is
Zam, it's an M.
Is an old German brewing apparatus.
Pour them in. Let's check
do
them
it.
out.
Do you like Oktoberfest style beers?
I haven't met a beer I don't like. Look at that. Look at the nice color, huh?
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Try that on for size.
Look at that. Is that pretty, guys? Ladies? Oh yeah. It's got body too, doesn't it?
It does. So it's not very hoppy, but it's got a little biscuity, bready flavor.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is the IPA person.
Oh.
But I like this.
Well, then she's a woman after my own heart.
Well, I have to talk to her about that. Okay, what's next?
So this is our lightest beer. It's the OG.
The OG.
It's a light lager. Drinks fresh, crisp, refreshing.
That sounds like a commercial in the mountains.
This is the kind of beer you want to watch baseball with, or perhaps football, if you're so inclined.
Well, it's a home run for sure.
You like it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
If it's a TD, I'm going to send some of this over to the Browns. What do you think of that idea?
I dig it.
Okay, so I'm going to put them back in here. Okay.
100%.
So got number 3.
So now we're on Wallace Tavern Scotch Ale. So this is a beer that we only serve here at Market Garden. It's a little bit darker, a little more amber, and try that.
Okay.
Perfect this time of year.
Ooh, look how cool. Substantial.
You like it?
Yeah, it's delicious. It's like wrap your mouth around it kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of kind of good wrap your mouth around, what kind of food do you guys have here?
So Chef Andrew Bauer, super talented. He's the executive chef here at Market Garden, and he actually just released his fall menu. So we got a lot of fall, local flavors, local ingredients. You'll see pumpkin. You'll see these really indulgent pizzas. My favorite right now is the spicy pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got Ohio pepperoni, pickled jalapeno, and a little bit of hot honey on it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Out of this world.
Which drink should I have? Because we have a cider here. We have 1 cider, 3 beers. It's a flight at Market Garden. Which one?
I would recommend the Oktoberfest.
Okay, here it is.
Perfect for this time of year.
The Sam, your crew, the food, the beautiful stuff. Take a flight.
Cheers.
Oh, funk. Thanks a lot.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, good stuff. Still to come, from beer to champagne, the perfect fruity flight to go with brunch.
If you're looking for a good flight or 2 or 3, I have the place for you. We are here at Niners in Brunswick, right on Pearl Road here. Got behind the bar with my friend Anthony, who is about to show us some great places they make. Thank you for letting me back here, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Surprised you did. You don't know what's about to happen. No, I'm kidding. It won't be bad, I promise.
It'll be all right.
It'll be okay. But so you guys are known, one of the things people love to come here for are your flights.
Yeah, we have many different options in flights, including Bloody Mary, margarita, and a beer flight, and we do some seasonality mimosa flights as well that change every month.
Okay, so because I know you're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so I'm gonna start with the brunch one first, if we go in the order of the day.
Perfect.
These Bloody Marys. So the OG, I'm guessing, is just your typical Bloody Mary, right?
Typical Bloody Mary, just vodka in there, some Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix. Then we have a spicy one, which is a jalapeno infused Tito's. With some Frank's Red Hot in there, sometimes some A1 sauce, make it a little spiced up.
That one's gone. Yeah. I'm stealing that one. What's next to it?
The Maria.
That comes with it. Yeah. There we go.
The Bloody Maria, which is with tequila instead of vodka. And then the Hangover, which is half beer, half Zing Zang mix.
Okay, I gotta sip one. I'm making a mess. I told you it would be trouble. I'm making a mess.
Nothing we can't clean.
Oh, I love a good spicy Bloody Mary. Oh, that hits the spot. Anyway, we're gonna keep that one there. Yeah. Okay, so margaritas. Picked another one of my favorites. So a good margarita flight can't go wrong, I feel like. But you guys really changed these up a bit.
Yeah, this one is a very wide variety here. So the first one here is peach with a half tahini rim with a little peach ring on the side. We have dragon fruit, which we make our own dragon fruit syrup with. It has some black Himalayan salt on the rim for that. We have our blue, which is just a bluish tinted margarita with salt on the rim and a lime. And then our pineapple coconut that has toasted coconut rim and then a slice of pineapple on the side.
Ooh, okay, those all look unreal. I would go for any of them, that's for sure. Now, for those who don't like the frilly drinks, you got your straight up beer flights too, right?
Yeah, and we have 15 taps to choose from, so you can choose any of the which, four beers in total.
Which ones do you want to pour for us today?
We're gonna pour Zombie Ice. It's a double IPA.
Okay. I'm telling you, those IPAs, everybody's loving the IPAs anymore. Yeah, do you find that, is that one of your biggest sellers?
No, I'd say the other Zombie Dust by Three Floyds is pretty great.
Okay.
Pineapple Party Punch, it's a hazy IPA, a little pineapple fruity.
Are there ones that you have that are always there and then others that are changing out seasonally?
Yeah, so Three Floyds Zombie Dust we always have. Fathead's Headhunter we always have. We always have Bumbleberry. We like to try to keep it as different and unique beer choices as possible, so we switch out a vast variety of them, except we keep a few that are always heavy hitters.
All right, that one looks spooky.
And then this is a Turbo Shandy by Hoppin' Frog.
That'd be a little more my speed, a little shandy action. And then last,
a little overflow.
Can I try one?
Absolutely, yeah. You can do the Pogo Smash by Rheingeist.
Okay, this one? Yep. Okay, I say that, watch me mess this up. Not too bad, huh?
No, that looks great.
There we go. So they can pick any of the four that they would like?
Yeah, any four beers that they would like. They can even do Bud Light or Miller Lite if they felt like it.
I'll swap that out so you can see how delicious those all look. So 3 types of flights, and then depending on the season, a mimosa flight too. Yep. Mix that all in, have a blast. There's a bunch of TV screens here. You can come watch a game.
Absolutely.
Have a watch party, watch an event here, and you're set. Yeah. We are right at Gateway Plaza here in Brunswick on Pearl Road. Niners, thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Can I go back to the Bloody Mary?
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks. It's just too good.
Craving something sweet, but can't quite decide on a flavor? Well, guess what? At the Village Coffee and Creamery in Grafton, you don't have to settle for just one ice cream, thanks to their flights.
We are at the Village Coffee and Creamery in Grafton, Ohio, right on 57, right on Main Street. When we bought it, the whole idea was to keep it ice cream because we want stuff to be local. But we now introduce coffee. And we do breakfast sandwiches, we do lunch. We try to have a little bit of everything for everybody. The flights will come in 4. You can choose what coffees you would like. So we have our menu listed above. We're always adding to our menu, and we offer, they could get all 4 of the same thing if they want to share with their friends. It doesn't really matter. The flight that we did today is some of the most popular ones that we have. So the first one would be the Luna. That's the lavender toasted marshmallow. The second one is our cheesecake. So it's like a Cinnabon cheesecake. So it's got brown sugar cinnamon, cheesecake, a little bit of cinnamon on top. The third one is our butterbeer, which we pulled off of a Harry Potter item. So that is a butterscotch and caramel iced coffee. And then the last one is a brownie batter, which has the little bit of the egg yolk syrup and a dark chocolate or a mocha sauce that goes in that. So with these flights, you get a lot of options to try things that you may never have tried for the price of getting a coffee. We do ice cream flights, yes. We allow everybody to pick what they would like. So with the ice cream flights, we can either do just the base like hard ice creams, or we can make them mini sundaes in each compartment. We do a lot of specialty sundaes, specialty desserts. We do a lot of things themed for like the holidays. Once we're in our off season and you don't get as much traffic for ice cream things, we kind of amp up a lot of our coffee, and we also try to incorporate light lunch options for people. That would mean homemade soups, sandwiches, salads. My mom grew up here, and this building itself has been a million things, but longest standing it's been an ice cream place, and it's where everybody has wanted to come. And you know, it's very beautiful in the summertime, and it's nice, it's community, and that's why we do it.
The Village Coffee and Creamery is on Main Street, and that's in Grafton. When we come back, a saucy twist on a bar food staple.
Our final stop is bringing our flight tour to Lakewood, where you can sit back and enjoy some comfort food like chicken nuggets and fries. Served in flight style, this is Sauced Tap Room.
Sauced Tap Room, first and foremost, is probably the premier beer bar in Northeastern Ohio. We have 50 draft beers. We also have a focus on sauces, so all of our foods come with some kind of sauce. So wings, pizza, burgers, I mean, basically everything has sauce on it. That's the underlying theme through all of our menu, and make almost everything in-house and try to just make good quality food. The options for flights on the menu are, we got the nugget flight, fry flight, we obviously have drink flights, we have a beer flight here, we do mimosa flights for brunch. Nugget flights really came out of what is great with lots of different sauces that you don't usually get that option when you go somewhere. Usually if you get some kind of chicken, you're like, what sauce do you want? Like, I want all the sauces, because sauces are delicious. So it becomes a very shareable, and if you're with a group, maybe I like Dr. Pepper barbecue, but maybe you like the yum yum sauce or the sweet chili, and it gives everybody something they're gonna want. And it's also a good platform to try some sauce that you've never had before that you might not want to just order, because you're gonna be like, I don't know if I like that, so I'll just go with what's safe and what I know. So I'll just get honey mustard, or I'll get, ranch. With our nugget flight, we have a yum yum, Dr. Pepper barbecue, honey mustard, and sweet chili. With the fry flight, it's a chipotle mayo, a malt vinegar aioli, garlic aioli, and T-Rex sauce, which is a combination. It's like a creamy Asian gochujang barbecue mix. So it's got a little sweet, a little spicy, a little tangy. We have 50 beers on draft, majority local. We try to work with a lot of small independent distributors. This specific flight, we put a local beer from Working Class called Clockout Stout. It's a peanut butter stout. This is a beer that we brewed with Missing Mountain for our 5-year anniversary, called Unlimited Juice Party. It's a hazy IPA, 7.2%. It's awesome. This is from another local-ish brewery called Hightower out of Rayland, Ohio. It's a tropical fruit punch sour. It tastes like fruit punch Gatorade. And then we ended it with a palate cleanser, Jenny Cream Ale. just a go-to easy drinking. And sometimes when you're drinking all these, you need something in between it so you can tell the difference between your sour and your stout. If you get a group of people, there's always somebody that's like, oh, I don't eat fish, or I'm vegan, or I have allergy issues. Kids, anyone can come here. And it's an environment that's good for families, for large groups, for small groups. It's just good for anything. You can come here on a date, you can come here to party, and everybody hopefully should feel comfortable here.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, and we hope you found a flight you'd like to try. And you never know what you'll end up liking, so give it a shot. Take a flight. For Natalie Herbig, I'm David Moss, and I'll see you on the next New Day Cleveland. Cheers.